Sunlight hits your face, you sneeze, and somehow your nose gets blamed for a message your eyes may have started. Rude little workplace scandal. Welcome back to Tidbits. Today we are opening the tiniest doodle switchboard in your face. One cord labelled eyes, one cord labelled nose, and a sleepy operator hearing. Bright light calling for the eyes, while one elbow drifts dangerously close to the giant ACHOO button. The weird part is the timing. This sneeze usually shows up when the light changes fast, stepping out of a dim bedroom, leaving a movie theatre, opening the front door into noon sunlight, or glancing up at a bright blank sky. It is often one sneeze, maybe two or three if your face is feeling theatrical. It is not usually the slow, itchy, nose ramping up situation you get with allergies. There is no tiny sun finger reaching into your nostril. The first signal is visual. Light lands in the eyes, and then, for some people, the nose gets dragged into the group chat. This quirk has a real name, the photic sneeze reflex. Photic just means light-related, which is mercifully normal because its sillier nickname is ACHOO syndrome. The full version is autosomal dominant compelling helio-ophthalmic outburst, which sounds less like a medical term and more like a wizard sneezing into Latin. Estimates vary, but studies often put it somewhere around 10% to 35% of people, depending on who is being counted. So if the sun makes you sneeze, you are not allergic to daylight. Your reflex wiring is just unusually dramatic. And the leading explanation is basically crowded cables. A normal sneeze usually starts when the trigeminal nerve, a big face-sensing nerve, notices irritation around the nose and face. Then reflex machinery in the brainstem coordinates the blast. Breath in, pressure builds, sneeze exits, dignity leaves quietly. Bright light, though, travels through the optic nerve from the eyes. In photic sneezers, that sudden brightness signal may overexcite nearby circuits, or get misread near the sneeze reflex pathway. On our little switchboard, a yellow paper cutout spark hops from the eyes cord toward the nose/sneeze line, and the operator panic stamps "sneeze" on the paperwork. Tiny caution label in the margin. This is the best supported kind of explanation, not one perfectly pinned butterfly of a cause. Nerve reflexes are messy, faces are crowded. The body is doing its best inside a wiring closet where the labels were apparently written during a bumpy bus ride. That wiring may also run in families. The ACHOO acronym includes autosomal dominant because the trait often appears to pass down strongly from parent to child. If one parent sneezes at sudden sunlight, a child may be more likely to do the same, though the exact genes and inheritance details are still not fully nailed down. A sun sneeze can be a family hand-me-down, like eye colour, dimples, or that one aunt's extremely specific potato salad rules. In the sketchbook version, it is a family photo of tiny switchboard operators, all standing beside the same two close cords, passing down one tangled wire like an heirloom nobody asked to polish. That also helps separate this from ordinary nose trouble. Dust and pollen knock at the nose door. They irritate the nasal lining, sometimes bring the immune system into the room, and build toward a sneeze from the nostrils outward. A photic sneeze is different. Sunlight bypasses the nose door completely and phones the eyes first. Then the crossed signal yanks the nose into a meeting it did not schedule. This is why sunglasses can help some people. They soften the sudden jump in brightness, which gives the switchboard operator fewer reasons to slap the red button. And yes, that can matter in real life. A surprise sneeze is mostly just a tiny body blooper, but if it happens while driving out of a tunnel, turning into glare, or stepping into snow-bright sunlight, one badly timed ACHOO is more drama than anyone needs at 40 miles an hour. So the practical note is simple. If you know bright light sets you off, shade your eyes before the glare hits full strength. Very glamorous. Also very sensible. So the sun is not tickling your nose. For photic sneezers, it is more like your face's switchboard has one dramatic crossed line. Bright light calls the eyes, the nearby sneeze circuit overhears, and the nose gets framed at the scene. At the end of the page, our operator finally labels the messy cord bundle. Not danger, just quirky wiring. Then they put on sunglasses and scoot the ACHOO button. Honestly, that is a pretty gentle ending for a body mystery. You are not broken. You may just be a little badly labelled in the margins. As always, stay curious, and if there is another tiny body glitch, strange reflex, or everyday life fact you want sketched into the Tidbits notebook next, leave it there for the switchboard crew to sort out.